From My News 26 and CCTV, it's high school football. Coming to you this season from schools throughout the region. This 26 Sports and CCTV high school football presentation is brought to you by Wolverine Power Cooperative and Great Lakes Energy. Your local electric cooperative is looking out for you. And by Munson Healthcare Cadillac Rehab Services.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. Testing. Can't hear. I can't. I got nothing. Tell them to talk to me.
Well, once again, we welcome you. Pickford Panthers are coached by Mr. Josh Rader. Bulldogs head coach Mr. Josh Crocker. Officials for tonight's contest are Jan Belichick, Larry Benton, Kevin Leary, Gabe Jankowski, and Scott Paremba.
All right, welcome everybody to 26 Sports and CCTV. We've got exciting Friday night football action for you. We have the Pickford Panthers from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan facing off against the host Mesick Bulldogs. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to kick off to the Panthers here soon. My name is Jeff Castillo. I've got Mike Redmond up in the booth with me tonight. How you doing, Mike?
Good. Good. Looking forward to a good ball game here. Looks like they're about ready to do it.
All right, we've got a little bit of a soggy evening going on tonight as it's been raining for a few hours now. And it looks like number 75, Terry Fowler, is ready to kick off to get this season underway. A little bit of a pooch kick straight up in the air. Like it was recovered by, was that number 30? From the Panthers, Stephen Lamont. Panthers are going to take the ball at their own 39-yard line to start things off.
Yeah, Terry, that's
10 from there.
Short kick for Terry.
Yeah, I was expecting a big boot. Maybe they were trying to catch him off guard a little bit. Okay, we've got quarterback Jimmy Story back in the shotgun. We got a split left. He takes the ball. It's a run to the left. He's got a little bit of running room. Makes a cut to the right. He's got some open field. He's headed towards the sidelines. He got all the way up to the Mesick 34-yard line before being brought down by, looked like number 11, Joey Stewart from the Bulldogs.
A nice opening play there for the Panthers.
Yeah,
well
no
executed.
They kind of had a good seal going to the left, and he cut back against the grain and made a good run of it.
Yeah, he followed his blockers really well there.
Okay, so that is going to give them a first down on the Mesick 34. That Story under center this time. Looking over the defense. Hands off to number 32. That's Matt Bush. Bush up for approximately 5 or 6 yards.
Looks like we had Terry Fowler on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Terry Fowler, excuse me.
That'll bring up second down at about 4 for the Panthers.
Play, I'll make it second 4.
All right, Story back under center again. Got a couple halfbacks behind him. Takes the handoff, pitches out to number 32. That's Bush again. Bush gets all the way up to, looks like about the 18-yard line.
Cole Spencer was able to put a stop to
for
it.
the Panthers.
Cole Spencer in on the stop. Panthers pick up the first down.
Yep, feel free to talk up just a little bit.
So first down for the Panthers. We've had a successful 3 or 4 plays already.
Yeah, marching it right down into Bulldog territory here.
Okay, same set for the Panthers. Jimmy Story under center. He takes a snap, hands it off to Bush again. Bush gets to the left. He's got some open running room. Joey Stewart trying to chase him down, but not before he gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Panthers. And we'd like to see if we can get a replay of that scoring play. Not sure we're going to be able to bring that to you. We've got a couple bugs we're trying to work out with the replay system tonight. Looks like the Panthers are going to set up for a 2-point conversion. They've got number 4, Chase Warner, split out to the right. Story takes the handoff. Oh, he bobbles it, hits the ground, and no good as the Bulldogs pounced on it. That was number 12, Dalton Sabo. So it is going to remain 6-0 for the Pickford Panthers over the Mesick Bulldogs. 10:35 left to go here in this first quarter.
Yeah, you got to see the ball into your hands. You see that at all levels of sports.
Yep.
You know, you're kind of in motion before you make the catch. And
well, it is early in the season, so there's going to be some bugs to work out.
yeah, wet football to boot.
Yeah, that's not going to help matters out.
No,
Well, you never know. Sometimes, some teams like a little bit of wet condition going on.
Yeah, but things can turn your way or turn very badly.
But it's the same conditions for both teams, so.
Yes, it is. Better get disciplined quick here today.
Okay, so the Panthers are getting set up to kick off to the Bulldogs so they can start their first offensive drive of the night. Looks like number 13, that is Nick Eddington, Panther Jr., that is going to be kicking off.
Eddington set to kick off.
Eddington is listed as 6'8" tall. There's the kickoff. It's a grounder all the way over to number 18. That's Cole Spencer. Spencer picks it up just over the 30 and tackled at about the 31-yard line, maybe up to the 32, where the Bulldogs will start their drive.
Matt Bush, number 32 on the tackle, and just a textbook tackle right there.
Yeah, that was.
Slid the shoulder, drove the legs through, and wow. Put that one in the training video.
Right. Well, and there's so much concern and everything about, tackling and head contact in football these days. So looks like he was coached properly and made a nice tackle on there. Okay, Bulldogs are ready to start. That's number 1 in motion, Robert Spohr. Joey Stewart, quarterback, hands it off to number 18. That's Cole Spencer, and he is immediately brought down in the backfield. That's going to be a loss on the play.
Looks like number 55, Isaiah May, wrapped him up.
Yeah, looks like he lost maybe about 4 on that. Didn't have much of a chance as the Panther defense was into the backfield quickly. That's going to bring down a 2nd and 14 for the Bulldogs.
Looks like the Panthers have come to play.
Oh,
Jeff.
yeah. Tanner Ford, number 23, is split out to the left. Joey Stewart in the shotgun looking over the defense. He takes it. He heads off to the right. Gets it. Dodges a tackle, and the rest of the half of the team anyway of the Panthers are right there to put a stop to him. Barely getting back maybe to the original line of scrimmage. Bring down about a 3rd down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
He was starting, the quarterback was starting to get some traction on that run, but number 55, Isaiah May, put a stop to it. I'm thinking we might be saying his name a few times here tonight.
Yep.
It looks like.
Looks like it. Okay, so here come the Bulldogs. They've got 2 split to the right, 1 to the left. Stewart in the shotgun. That's 18 in motion. Cole Spencer, the lone sophomore on the Bulldog squad. Joey Stewart looking to pass. He gets it up. Oh, boy, it was hanging up there a little bit too high. And number 4, Chase Warner, just missed an interception.
4th down.
As it was a little wet, I believe.
Yeah, it kind of slipped when he on the release.
Yeah, no doubt about it, because I don't think he wanted to purposely hang the ball up that high.
No, it had that play was developing nicely.
Yeah, he was open. Okay, so that's going to bring up a 4th down for the Bulldogs. Looks like they are going to elect to punt away. That's number 70, Kyle Clough, back to punt the ball for the Bulldogs.
Sometimes we forget up here who
Snap is back. Clough bobbles it a little bit, is able to get a kick, and it's blocked by number 13. That's Nick Eddington. And they are going to end up with excellent field position all the way down to, looks like the Mesick about 15-yard line on the block by Eddington.
Nice athletic play there by Eddington.
Well, so it looks like the wet football has had some effect on the last 2 Mesick plays with that last pass and then the punt attempt. I'm not sure if it's forecast to keep raining all night or what, but
looking pretty gray in all directions here.
Okay, so here come the Panthers. Quarterback Jimmy Story is in the shotgun, looking over the defense. He takes a snap, runs it up the middle. He's got a little bit of room. He's held up by a couple Bulldogs, still trying to go. They don't have him down yet, and he struggles all the way up to, looks like about the 3-yard line. And a good effort by quarterback Jimmy Story from the Panthers.
Yeah, he was not. He wasn't buying the Bulldogs' tackling attempts.
No,
there was.
I mean, somebody had him wrapped up low, but they needed a second tackler to come in and get him down. Okay, that's going to bring up a 1st down for the Panthers. Again, it looks like about a 1st and 3, maybe 4 at the most. Story under center this time. Little misdirection plays. Got number 4, Chase Warner, in for a touchdown for the Panthers.
Touchdown, the Panthers.
So the Panthers made quick work of that.
Well, they're
set
known
up by the block punt by Nick Eddington.
If you look at their stats from last season, they're known for putting points on the board.
Mm-hmm.
I think they had 288 points last season.
Yeah, they had a great season last year. They end up getting all the way up to the semifinals, I believe, in a loss to eventual state champions Crystal Falls.
And that was a barn burner of a game.
Yeah, Crystal Falls Forest Park.
2-point ball game.
That's the way you like them. Okay, so they are set up to go for the 2-point conversion. Story is in the shotgun, looks over the defense. He takes a snap. He's going around the left side. There's a host of Bulldogs there, but not enough to keep him out of the end zone. He is in for a 2-point conversion. That is going to make it Pickford Panthers 14 and the Mesick Bulldogs nothing. We have 8:20 left in this exciting first quarter action. Who do we have for sponsors tonight, Mike?
Yeah, helps make this happen. Can't do it without them. We have Munson Healthcare, Cadillac Hospital, Wolverine Power Cooperative and Great Lakes Energy, Fox Motors of Cadillac, LC Materials, Northern Exposure Campground, Pizza Plus, and Cadillac Tire. And excuse me, I believe that's Lake City Materials. LC
Materials.
Oh, LC Materials, okay. Yeah, we'll get that right maybe second half, hopefully.
They're the guys winning.
Apologies to that.
All right, and thanks again to our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. So the Bulldogs are going to look to try and get on the board here before this game gets away from them. They Panthers struck for a quick 14 on them.
Yeah, I know the Panthers are optimistic about this season, and you can see they're bringing some energy.
Well, and Coach Crocker was telling me they were pretty excited after their playoff game last year. A lot of extra interest. Okay, that was a good kick all the way back down to inside the 10. That's Cole Spencer scrambling around. He ends up losing the ball, picked up by number 20, Sam Burton, and he rumbles into the end zone for a Pickford touchdown.
Returned into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
It was a good rolling kick, end up getting all the way through, and Cole Spencer was scrambling a little bit there. And again, their Bulldogs are having a hard time hanging on to the ball tonight.
Yeah, that's where sometimes that can really mount on you. Just simply keeping that thing secured can be a job when it's wet.
All right, so that Panther touchdown is going to make it a 20-0 game. Looks like they are going to be going for the two-point conversion again. A lot of extra interest. Okay, that was a good kick all the way back.
And you know how to
Story
cue
under
the
center.
play up. It's just like when you do the intro. It's
Looking over the defense. Looks to hand off. That's Matt Bush working his way through. He's met by a host of Bulldogs, and they keep him out of the end zone for the no-good conversion. So that keeps the score at 20-0. As we're going to try another kickoff here.
I am going to follow Pickford.
I've had a number of them already.
Yep, and he's got. It looks like he has a good leg. The Panthers kicker. He's got some height, and he can kick the ball long.
Yes, he can. Well, the Bulldogs should be a little bit more apt to know where the ball is going to go after those first few kicks from Nick Eddington. Of course, I guess when you're 6'8", that gives you a lot of leg.
Yeah, I've never had that problem.
No, I'm not even close to it. I'm with you, Mike. I am with you. All right, well, they got this place rocking now. I'm trying to fire up the team, I guess. Our officials tonight, we've got referee Jan Valaquette, umpire Larry Benton, line judge Kevin Leary. Our back judge tonight is Gabe Genoviak, and the head linesman Scott Paremba. I believe one of these refs came down from or the officials came down from the UP tonight, maybe Marquette area. So he had a long drive. Okay, here's Bennington again. Or Eddington, excuse me. That's number 24 for the Bulldogs. Nick Salter picking up the kick, gets all the way out to the 30-yard line before he is taken down. And the Bulldogs are going to start their second offensive drive from their own 31-yard line. Looking for something positive here. They're going to need to hang on to the ball for sure.
Nick secured that one. That was nice to see him get the handle on it.
Yeah, Pickford has done a good job of making them pay for any mistakes that they have made so far. We have 8:05 left in this first quarter. That's Joey Stewart back in the shotgun, hands off to 424. That's Salter, and he is caught up in the backfield. Looks like it's going to be a 3 or 4 yard loss for the Bulldogs. Actually, it looks like about a 5 yard loss. It's going to be second down and 15 for the Bulldogs.
Panthers are getting good penetration on the up front for the defense.
Yeah, they can't let that happen all night or it's going to be same result.
Yep, the Bulldog line is going to have to really dig down deep tonight.
Okay, Joey Stewart again back in the shotgun looking over the defense. Salter's in motion. Joey takes the snap, floats it out there to Salter. Oh, boy, it was right there, too, and he just wasn't able to get to it. That's number 32, Matt Bush, defending. A really good defensive play, actually. Had good position on him.
It was. It had a chance. Just the ball was just a little bit overthrown, but the ball was thrown well, just a little too much.
All right, that is going to bring up a 3rd and 15 for the Bulldogs. They are at their own 26. Started the drive at the 31 before the loss of down on that first running attempt. Okay, here goes Stewart again, swings it out. That's number 18, Cole Spencer, fighting for any kind of yardage he can get. Maybe gets out to the 25. Like 18, Jimmy Story on the tackle. That's going to bring up a 4th down for the Bulldogs. So they're all the way back to their own 24-yard line now with looks like about a 4th and, 17? Okay, so Kyle Clough back to punt for the second time tonight. Looks like a good catch this time. Gets it up. It's a short kick. Looks like it's going to land around the 38 and bounces out to about the 40-yard line before Clough actually downs it, and he was the punter.
Clough's punt travels out to the 40-yard line.
So short punt. That's going to give the Panthers good field position as they start their next drive. Be first down from the Mesick 40-yard line.
Yeah, uncharacteristic short punt for Kyle Clough. He has a pretty good leg.
Mm-hmm.
Said it is early in the year. Everybody's got to get their feet underneath them.
Well, it might have been in his head a little bit. Is just trying to hang on to the ball since he slipped up on that first one. Okay, so here come the Panthers, starting their drive at the Mesick 40. Snap is taken. He gets a long pass out. That's number 13, falls under it, and that was Nick Eddington on the reception.
Complete to number 13, Eddington. Touchdown, Panthers.
And that was so nice throw by Jimmy Story out to Nick Eddington. Boy, it's a luxury having a receiver that tall where you just need to throw it up and have him run underneath it.
He really stayed with the play well, too, there. He didn't, it looked like it wasn't going to happen, but he kept his concentration and got it in the end zone.
Okay, so that's going to put the Panthers up 26-0 here with 6:27 left. They're going for the 2-point conversion again. Story under center, flips it out to Matt Bush. Bush puts a little move on, heads to the outside, and is able to get into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And that is going to make it a 28-0 lead for the Panthers.
Well, a lot of points in a short period of time here.
Yeah, real short
Pickford.
period of time. They have not messed around at all.
No, it really speaks to probably a lot of what they did last season, especially in that playoff game against Crystal Falls.
Yep.
And they only had the ball for, I think, 10 minutes and 16 seconds of that game, and they put up 34 points.
So, yeah, they definitely strike quick.
Yeah.
So Coach Crocker is kind of got his team huddled up and giving them a little talk here. Got to keep your head up at this point and just look for something positive. And basically at this point, you're looking for some first downs. Get something going, get some first downs, maybe grind it out a little bit, and
need
try
a small
to
victory
settle
to
them
build
down
on
just
here.
a little. Bulldogs are coached by head coach Josh Crocker with assistant Al Crocker. That's his father. Also have Dave Shuttler down there and Otto Ream, longtime Mesick coach. All right, so here is Eddington to kick off for the Panthers. Another grounder. That bounces off number 55, Jack Mikowski, and Mesick is able to pounce on it. Looks like they're going to start that drive at their own 36-yard line, which is not bad field position.
No, it's about as difficult of a kick there is to secure, right at your ankles.
Yeah, exactly. And
going very fast.
It almost looks like he's trying to kick it right at somebody to maybe get that squib knocking off a body part.
Yeah, it's kind of a
pinball
kick he's got going on there.
Kicks the ball pretty hard. Okay, so here is Joey Stewart ready to take the snap. Looks like there has been a timeout by the Panthers called. Coach Josh Rader did not like something about his defensive alignment. So with 6:23 left in the first quarter, Panthers take a timeout. The head coach of the Panthers is Josh Rader. He is assisted by Coach Steve May, guard Kangas, and Dan Rye.
And as you mentioned with the Bulldogs coaching staff too, Jeff, it's nice to see that they've been able to had a good successful season last year. We got the same crew coaching again for the Bulldogs. You know, they lost some seniors last year. There's no doubt that they're gonna probably have to work out some kinks to get their team chemistry, back. And they're obviously playing a real strong team here tonight.
Well, it's all a learning experience.
It is, and you don't want to lament on those seniors leaving because that opens up some new opportunities for some other kids to step up.
Right.
It's good to see that.
All right, so they're just looking for something positive here. They got to start maybe with some first downs. All right, so Mesick starts their drive at their own 36-yard line. Joey Stewart in the shotgun, steps back. He's looking to pass, gets it up to, looked like it was attempted to get to Dalton Sabo. Couldn't quite get there. That falls incomplete. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Like a little bit of miscommunication on that play. So when you watch the quarterback, something didn't happen like he was thinking it needed to there.
Yeah, it almost looked like they were trying to set up a draw play a little bit, and Dalton might have got held up in the blocking scheme. All right, so 2nd and 10 from the 36. We've got Tanner Ford split to the left. Looks like Robert Spohr split to the right. Joey Stewart in the shotgun, looking over the defense, takes the handoff, gives it to Cole Spencer. Spencer trying to get to the outside, not able to do so. 55, Isaiah May right there for the tackle.
Very good fundamentals on the tackling from the Panthers so far tonight. Haven't seen anything high.
Nope.
Everything's wrapped up.
All right, looked like no gain on that one. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Bulldogs. And is number 48, Wade Stagg, the center for the Bulldogs. Joey Stewart still backing the shotgun. Should allow him a little bit of extra time back there. Takes the snap, hands it off to Cole Spencer. They're trying it around the right side this time, and not much more, maybe a yard or 2 at the most. That is going to bring up a 4th down and long for the Bulldogs as Kyle Clough, the Bulldog punter, makes his way back out onto the field.
A bit of an option play. Good play for Cole. If he gets by one guy, he's got a lot of speed. Just wasn't able to get the break, the move.
So they're going to have to work on, just kind of holding their blocks, maintaining their blocks for maybe just a second or 2 longer. Sometimes that 1 split second is all you need to break free. Okay, so here's Kyle Clough, handles that one. Gets a nice kickoff this time. It's going to get a good bounce. That ball's rolling all the way inside the 20, all the way down to the Pickford 15-yard line. Really nice boot by Kyle Clough. He got all of that one.
Yes, he did. He kept it low and got a great bounce.
Okay, so Pickford is going to start off in their worst field position of the night so far. See if Mesick is able to keep them pinned back in their own zone.
Yeah, looking at their numbers from last year, and I'm not sure there is a worse field position for Pickford. They might like it if it's longer.
Well, that's just going to allow them to rack up more yards towards the end zone if that's the case.
Yeah, 288 yards rushing per game average last year.
All right, so they are getting set up. That looks like Jimmy Story is under center this time. Looking over the defense, takes a snap, gets it off to Matt Bush again. Bush around the left side. That's number 18, Cole Spencer, missed the tackle. He's all the way past the 50, all the way out to about the Mesick 42-yard line before he's brought down by a host of Bulldogs.
Outstanding block by Chase Warner.
Yeah, it really was.
He
got out there and got that main block.
Didn't have to block hard, just needed to make contact, and he did it.
Yeah, Matt
Well
Bush
done.
did the rest. All right, so much for getting out of the hole. They are already in Mesick field Mesick side of the field after 1 play. We have 4:21 left in this opening first quarter on our opening night of 8-man football here at Baker Field in Mesick, Michigan. Okay, Story takes the handoff, gets it out, floats it up to Eddington. He just
Pass intended for Eddington, incomplete.
It just went off his hands, and you know what he was doing. He was looking where he was going to be going before he looked it all the way into his hands.
Yep, it might have been
easy to do.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a tough ball as far as the angle it was coming into him, and the Bulldogs defensed it well.
By the Bulldogs.
Nice pass, though. Man. Looks their quarterback for the Panthers, just a sturdy-looking athlete, isn't he? Story.
Yep, he's got a good arm, too.
He's doing things on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, he has put it right there. Of course, like I say, when you've got a big target like a 6'8" guy with hands, it's a little bit easier to get the ball close to him. And
yeah, that was.
I mean, we saw that for years with Calvin Johnson with the Lions. Just get the ball close and let him jump at it.
Yep, that was a nice, well thrown ball. Well, just right in stride too.
All right, so I believe did the Bulldogs take that timeout on that one?
I didn't catch it, Jeff. I'm not sure.
Okay. So
yeah, we got some other people that are pretty important in making this happen. Our director tonight is Heather Stilson, replay and graphics. We have Jacob Owens. Our cameras, we have Remington Hernandez, Kaylee Buck, and Rain Johnson-Hill. It's nice to see the mix of students and our professional people in communications working together to bring these broadcasts.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got a great program going there, along with the Career Tech Center in Cadillac with this broadcasting program. Okay, so timeout is over. 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers. Story under center. Looking over the defense, he takes a snap, hands it off to Chase Warner. Warner is zipping around the field. He's still up dodging tackles. Gets all the way up to about the 27-yard line before he is brought down. It's going to be a 1st down for the Panthers.
Matt Lewis. I know the Bulldogs are, looking for good things out of Matt this year. Should be a good season for him.
Yep, and he is playing. Is he playing nose tackle or is he just it?
Looks like
defensive
it.
tackle.
Right in the center
defensive
there.
tackle.
He's a great young man.
Yep. He had his brother out there with him last year. You'd end up calling his name quite a bit last year.
Yes, we did.
Story in the shotgun this time. Matt Bush gets it, looking over the right side. That is a nice tackle there by number 23, Tanner Ford.
Yeah, the Panthers are definitely coached to keep their legs driving, because even when the Bulldogs are attempting to wrap up, they're running through some of those tackles still. They just keep going.
All right, so that was good for a gain of about 1. That's going to bring 2nd down and 9 for the Panthers.
The big plays are all great, and that's fun and exciting, but these fundamental things like the tackling form, keeping the legs driving, that's how you go deep into the playoffs.
And start that off early in the season and just keep her going. All right, so 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. Story under center, takes a snap. He's back to pass. He's got Eddington deep. Throws it up there, kind of a wobbly duck, but Eddington is still able to get his hands on it and bring it in. He's still stretching out, and he did get in the end zone as the touchdown signal is up. And he made an incredible effort to get into that end zone. He was not to be denied.
Yeah,
nice play by Nick Eddington on the comeback catch and eventual drive to the end zone.
Very athletic play again. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's going to have to grow into that body. He seems like he's pretty coordinated.
Yeah, and there were, Bulldog defenders right there, too.
Right there. Great concentration by the receiver. Bulldogs had it covered well. They just need to make an attempt on the ball.
All right, so that puts the Panthers up by a score of 34-0. They're going to try the 2-point conversion here. They've got split right, hands off to Bush. Bush makes his way into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That is going to be a 36-0 lead for the Pickford Panthers, still with 2:34 to go in the first quarter.
Wow, that is a pile of points.
Yeah, if this keeps up at this rate, we're gonna hit triple digits here, just the Panthers alone.
Yep. Yeah, and it's 8-man rosters and smaller schools. You don't always have a lot of younger players and things to substitute in. Pretty tough to have football players back down in a game.
Yeah.
It's very difficult.
That's not what you want to do.
No, it goes against everything you're trying to teach.
It's got to be the job of the other team to keep stepping up and fighting and make the plays.
And, for the Bulldogs, it's a true test of their character here too. And we've all been through games like this and been on the wrong side of them. But to continue to play hard no matter what the scoreboard says.
Mm-hmm. All right, so big score here in the first quarter. We've got 2:34 left, and that is number 13, Nick Eddington, who is back to kick. Back for the Bulldogs is number 23, Tanner Ford, and sophomore number 18, Cole Spencer. It actually looks like they're playing up a ways for the way he's been kicking the ball. Another grounder. That one is handled by Cole Spencer. He's grabbing onto it with 2 hands this time and gets a nice return all the way up across the 45-yard line for the Bulldogs.
First down, Bulldogs.
Very good return.
All right, so they are close to midfield. Let's see if they can get a little something going offensively and get a first down. So it is going to be 1st and 10 from their own 45 for the Bulldogs.
Cole looked like he was playing shortstop there to field that ball.
Well, he's had one fumble tonight. He had his both arms tight on the ball this time. So good thing.
Those kicks are like a topped golf ball, coming hard and low.
All right, back is Joey Stewart. He takes it. He's running up around the left side, gets a nice stiff arm, and pushed out of bounds. Not before he got about 1 or 2 on that run.
Second down.
It's going to bring up about a 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you can see the swarming defense
Yeah,
from the
they're quick.
Panthers. They're just filling in everywhere. Nobody's trying to be a hero.
Nope.
Just getting it stopped.
Yep, they're quick out there. Not as much room around the corners as in 8-man football. We've got a narrower field by about 13 1/3 yards, I believe is what it is. It's a 40-yard field as far as the width goes. Nice pass out to Dalton Sabo and just off his fingers. Oh, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
That's a nice touch pass.
Joey Stewart, yeah. Thought he was going to come away with that one.
Dalton will bounce back. He's the type of athlete
yeah.
that is not satisfied with that situation. So,
all right, that is going to bring up a 3rd and long for the Bulldogs from their own 46-yard line. Still looking to get their first down of the evening.
Needs something to go their way.
Yep.
Got to stay with it.
They had a gain of 1 on the first down by Joey Stewart. He is back. They got splits to the left and right. Tries a pass up the middle. Almost looked like there could have been a little interference there. Coaches are calling for it, but they're not going to get that call as the ball falls for incomplete pass. That is going to bring up 4th down. I don't know if I would see any advantage of punting the ball right now, but it looks like they do have Kyle Clough in there to do just that.
Well, let's see if he can
All right,
match that
so
last
Clough
punt.
Clough back to punt. They've got number 22. That's Isaac Brown back to receive. Clough gets the punt. Another good one. He got the ball to turn over. A good high punt, and a fair catch was waved by Isaac Brown. Nice big punt by Clough. Got all the way down to, looks like the 17-yard line, which is where Pickford is going to start their offensive series here with 2:09 left in the first quarter.
Those are back-to-back whopper punts.
Yeah.
There. Wow.
Okay.
So even something like that, you know, if you're having a rough go of things, you got to find a bright spot.
All right, we've got 2:09 left in the first quarter. Mesick needs to try and get a stop here. Get a little something going. Pickford has marched down the field every time they've touched the ball. All right, that's Story back. Runs it to the left. Looks like about a gain of 2 or 3.
Good tackle by Dalton Sabo.
Got him in the backfield. He got about 4 yards on that.
But that's true. You know, he's got him in the backfield, and the running back still gets 4 yards out of it. That's
yeah, that is not going to work. They got to work on that tackling. All right, 2nd down and 6 for the Panthers. Story back in the shotgun. Got split left. Takes a snap. He's going around the left side, not before handing it off to Matt Bush. Bush still struggling up, and looks like he is got enough for the first down as he gets all the way up to about the 28-yard line.
About 5 of the 8 Bulldog defenders in on that tackle.
All right, so that was good for a first down. So they will have a new set of downs here from their own 27-yard line. Chase Warner splits out to the right. Jimmy Story is going to be in the shotgun as he's looking over the defense. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He found a hole up the right side, makes a little move and a cutback, still on his feet, and gets all the way out to about the 4-yard line before being brought down by number 7, Colby Carson from the Bulldogs.
Picks up another Panther first down. Out to the
That'll be another first down for the Panthers. So they're mixing it up a little bit. You know, they're running it left, they're running it right, they're doing a little bit of throwing. They're keeping Mesick defense off balance.
They are. They execute their fakes well. And teams like that are hard to play against defensively because you're guessing where the ball is. Part of their DNA there, it looks like, you know, for the Panthers is deception. And 8-man, that's crucial.
All right. All right, we've got about 20 seconds left in this opening first quarter. Story under center, fakes the handoff. Oh, he loses the handle as Cole, looked like Cole Spencer was chasing him down, forced a fumble, and he is the one who recovers it. So we've got a good recovery for the Bulldogs.
Very athletic play by Cole Spencer.
Yep, that is the first turnover that Pickford has made tonight. And just the break the Bulldogs needed. It's going to give
field position.
Yep, going to give Mesick a first down at the Panther 39-yard line.
What do you think? A good time to try to drop one in the corner here?
Hell,
catch him off guard.
He's got to get the time to do it. So he's got to have some blocking up front. We'll see what happens. Joey Stewart rolls out to the left, and no, looks like number 20, Sam Burton, got in and put Stewart down. Looks like a loss of about maybe 7 or 8 yards.
And that will be the final play of the first quarter.
And that is the final play of the first quarter. So we end the first quarter here at Baker Field with the Pickford Panthers up 36-0 over the home Mesick Bulldogs. You are watching high school football action on 26 Sports and CCTV. We'll be back in just a moment for second quarter action.